What you doing?
Ran out of space on my phone, so I'm deleting some stuff. Bye, singing dog. Bye, goal.
I pronounce you.
Bye, wedding ceremony.
Stop. At Metro PCS, you get 2 free phones with twice as much memory.
Really?
Don't say bye to your memories. Switch to Metro PCS and get 2 free LG K20 Plus phones with 32 gigs when you switch 2 lines. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out. Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 849. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, and welcome. You know, this is one of those shows that it's very important the more senior you are, but at the same time, it's one of those huge bonuses if you're less experienced. It's appearing curious and having some product knowledge. I hope you find this show helpful. Please give it 5 stars on iTunes or Stitcher. It does help other people discover the show. And if we are connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Oh, before I jump to the show, let me say that if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, interview critiques, resume critiques, LinkedIn profile critiques, interview coaching, help with a salary negotiation. There's information at the end of the show that will tell you exactly how to get in touch with me, no matter what form that is. Now, let's get going, okay? And I want to talk with you today about the end of the interview and one of the questions you might, or one of the techniques you might approach. Now, for those of you who don't know my idea of the single best question you should ask on any interview, watch that video, download the book from my website, thebiggamehunter.us. Pay what you want for it. It's a great question to ask at the beginning of the interview in order to find out about the job and be able to use that information throughout your interview. As I've said in other videos, I want you to start off that section of the interview where you normally ask about the job with a question that makes them talk about what they want you to accomplish during your first year with the firm, during the first 90 days with the firm, stuff along those lines. But I also want you to think a little bit further and go into a little bit more detail. Here's one of the questions here's one of the scenarios I want to ask you in terms of your preparation. If you interviewed with a job with Facebook and you never use the product, do you think you might be qualified? Well, you could come up with all sorts of rationalizations, but you really wouldn't understand how the business works and what they do and stuff like that. How about if you interviewed with Google and had never done a Google search before? Again, it's a complicated scenario. You know, maybe there's some jobs that you'd be qualified for, but not a heck of a lot. Same thing when you interview with a lot of other organizations. Why not ask informed questions about the firm, its business, and how you fit in? You know, you work for a car company. You're interviewing for, a design role. How are design decisions made? You know, do you drive up at Ford in a Mazda? Probably not. Do you interview with at Pepsi and bring in a Coke product? Probably not. Do you do things that might ask about how the design decisions are made, indicate your curiosity about a particular curve in the line of the car that really got you excited and how that got created? Yeah, you do stuff like that. You put a twinkle in your eye as you talk about these things. Maybe it's a car accessory, and you talk in a way that shows your passion for cars and your curiosity about the product, and whatever it is. Go an extra layer that demonstrates some product knowledge as well. Don't fake it at the time of the interview. Actually take some time to prepare for this, because they'll pick you apart otherwise and find out you're a bullshit artist. So don't be goofy about this. I think it's very helpful when you interview to show some product knowledge and some product curiosity rather than just appear ignorant. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways to connect with me. First of all, if you're interested in one-to-one coaching from me, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the word coaching. This way I know what it's about. I can get back in touch with you. We'll figure out a time to speak for an introductory conversation so that I learn what your needs are and you can figure out if I'm the right person to help you. Generally, I work with people at a manager level and above, but I do make exceptions from time to time. If you're not at that level and want advice from me, the best way is through JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. There I have curated information that I've developed and others have as well that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Again, you can ask me questions through the site. I'd be very happy to answer your questions. I look forward to helping you in either of those two ways. And if we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing from fans, from listeners who have been helped by the show. And like me on Facebook. The page is facebook.com/nobscoachingadvice.com, or look for Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter there. Give me 5 stars, a great review. It helps other people discover the show. And I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
Just in time for back to school. Get your kid a great phone during the Sprint Deal Spectacular. From August 25th to September 7th, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge for $10 a month with Sprint Flex Lease. And while supplies last, the LG V20 is also just $10 a month. Or get the LG G5 for $5 a month, all with annual upgrades after 12 payments. Sprint works for me. Visit sprint.com/deals or call 1-800-SPRINT1 today. Subject to credit, $30 activation fee, 18-month leases with new line. Early termination results in remaining balance due. S7 Edge and V20 require $30 down, G5 $25 down. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Restrictions apply. Just in time for back to school. Get your kid a great phone during the Sprint Deal Spectacular. From August 25th to September 7th, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge for $10 a month with Sprint Flex Lease. And while supplies last, the LG V20 is also just $10 a month. Or get the LG G5 for $5 a month, all with annual upgrades after 12 payments. Sprint works for me. Visit sprint.com/deals or call 1-800-SPRINT1 today. Subject to credit, $30 activation fee, 18-month leases with new line. Early termination results in remaining balance due. S7 Edge and V20 require $30 down, G5 $25 down. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Restrictions apply.